A decimal challenge. Compare with confidence. Hello, English learners. Today we are diving into the world of numbers and decimals. Specifically, we'll be discussing an important topic: using inequalities to compare decimals. This will help you not only in English, but also in mathematics. So let's jump right in. Before we start comparing, we need to understand what decimals are. Decimals are numbers that have a whole part and a fractional part, separated by a decimal point. For example, 2.5. Here, 2 is the whole part and 5 is the fractional part. Next, we need to understand what inequalities are. In simple terms, inequalities show the relationship between two values that may not be equal. The key symbols we use are less than, greater than, and equals, smiley face. These symbols help us compare decimals, whole numbers, or even fractions. Now let's focus on how to compare decimals. We'll follow a few rules. 1. Compare the whole part first. If the whole parts are different, the decimal with the larger whole part is larger. 2. If the whole parts are equal, compare the fractional parts. Start from the left and compare digits. The first decimal to have a larger digit is the larger decimal. Now it's time for some practice. Let's look at two examples. 1. Comparing 3.45 and 2.98. The whole part of 3.45 is 3, and for 2.98 it is 2. So, 3.45 is larger. We write this as 3.45 greater than 2.98. 2. Comparing 4.12 and 4.21. The whole parts are equal, so we compare the fractional parts. The second digit after the decimal point in 4.21 is larger than in 4.12. So, 4.21 is larger. We write this as 4.21 greater than 4.12. That's all for today's lesson on using inequalities to compare decimals. We hope you now feel confident comparing and ordering decimals. This skill will come in handy in many situations, not just in math but also in real life, like when dealing with money or measurements. Keep practicing, and remember, every decimal number counts. See you in our next video. Happy learning!